Hey, I want to thank you and welcome you to Local Cash Machines. I really want to thank you and congratulate you for taking action. Taking action really is one of the things that separates the people from that make money online and the people that don't. And you did take action to sign up for this live training, this live case study. So congratulations on that. I know really that if you follow this, I know that you can make some money. And depending on the amount of effort that you put into it is going to determine how much money you make. But I know that this process works. It's been working for me for 3 years now. And really the technique that you are about to learn, it really is easy. It's really simple. I don't like to complicate things at all. I like to keep it simple. And that's something that I learned a long time ago. And when you do keep things simple, don't overcomplicate things, things can get done. A lot of times, and even in my own life, I spend too much time thinking about, is something going to work? Will it work? And when I actually take action and just let the results speak for themselves, that's when things happen. So just keep it simple and take some action. And I want to tell you a little bit about this training because in addition to the modules below, you're also going to have access to the live webinars and some case studies where I actually show you getting getting the site set up, and then actually selling the site and showing you the exact, email or video or sales letter that I've used to sell the site. And you need to realize that today's Monday, August 15th, and the live training is going to start on the 22nd. Originally, I had planned to just give Module 1 and an introduction today, but what I'm going to do is I'm recording up to Module 3, so we're going to go over getting the right locations and then choosing the right types of businesses. So you're going to have a few days to decide what areas you want to target and what types of businesses you want to target. But that's just a timeline. So we're going to have the first couple of days here until August 22nd. The live training will start on the 22nd, and you'll have all of your video training on the 22nd as well. And what you're going to be shown is you're going to actually be shown every single detail. And I really do mean every single detail, from picking a business type. I'm going to show you setting up the site. I'm going to show you marketing the site. I'm going to actually show you selling the site, where hopefully I'm going to get a PayPal payment or a check coming in the mail or something like that. But you're going to be able to see the whole results. And I'm 100% confident this is going to happen. And if you follow along with this training, it can happen for you too. So let's just get into a little bit of an introduction. Okay, you do need to realize that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, okay? This does take work, and the work is going to either have to be done by you, or if you're going to have a outsourcer do it, it's going to have to be done by the outsourcer. This is definitely not a push button and make money type of situation. You got to realize it takes work. Like I said, it's only going to be an hour to 2 hours to set up each of these sites, but there is going to be work involved. So just remember that. And also remember that there will be setbacks. Not every single site that you create is going to sell right away. I've had sites that haven't sold for a few months, and I've had a site that sold a year after it was created. So don't worry, you can use those sites to build your reputation to help you sell other sites, which I'm going to show you how to do. And you can also use these sites to give away as a freebie to lure in new business too. So just realize there will be setbacks. You might get stuck somewhere, but you can overcome them. And all the directions and all the case study with this, like there's going to be some setbacks where I'm going to try to sell a site and it's not going to happen, and I'm going to have to use another method, but we're going to cover all of those methods. So one thing you got to realize too is my new prices. I used to do these sites for $797 up front, and right now my new prices at $197 are crazy low. Like, they're unbelievably low. And I'm doing that mainly to get results, to show you how easy this is. And if you do just sell 3 of these sites at $197, right? You're going to be making 6 figures a year. So you don't have to have really expensive prices for this to work. $197 is an investment that any business can make. And the way that you're going to present the offer to these businesses is they literally would be idiots for not taking it. I hate to say that, but don't ever call a customer an idiot. And I probably shouldn't have said that, but they literally will be. You're giving them an offer that they can't refuse. So let's talk about what are local cash machines. I know we talked about that in the first part of the free video, but I want to go into it a little bit more and give you some real life examples. So what local cash machines are is they are simple and functional local websites that are ranked on the very first page of Google. That's what sets them apart from any other type of website. An example right here would be when you go to Google and type in Hartford Auto Repair. This website right here in the #1 spot, hopefully it's #1 for you, but this website here in the #1 spot is owned by me. This is my website. Okay? And this is going to be for a business in the Hartford area. I'll tell you the truth, I have had this website since 2008 and haven't done a darn thing with it. And it's been ranked on the first page since 2008 with all kinds of competitors coming in. But I've never had time to market it. And that's something that's going to be going on during the live training. But as you can see, this is a very simple, old school design. This could be a WordPress site. This could be anything. This is an HTML site. And I would never use this template again just because it's horribly hard to modify. But it's an ugly template, but it has calls to action. It's set up. It shows what the business does. What these websites need to do is they need to say their services, how to get in touch with them, and hopefully you'll have some sort of special on there that entices people. Here we have a special offer. This is just a fake one, but we'd want something very powerful in there. And as we're building the websites, I will be showing you that, but this gives you an idea of what a site looks like. This is another one of those sites. You type in a huge market. Here we have 14,000 results, I believe. Sorry, 12 million results. Okay. Fort Lauderdale Mover, this site right here is my site. You can see it's just a very simple site. This is just a simple template that's just basic. It's very easy to modify. This can be a template for any type of business, very simply, but there's calls to action. Actually, I'm having this template, the HTML, the coding redone on it. So by the time that you hear this, it'll be a much better looking site with the code cleaned up. I'm not much of a coder, but I just want to show you some example of what these type of sites are. They're simple. I'm sure a lot of you people that are watching this are laughing at these sites that they're so simple. But what you can't laugh at is the fact that it's ranked #1 in Google. Or #2, depending on where you are. Sometimes, it does float around. But that's something that you can't deny. Okay? The design is quite simple, and if you're a design whiz, by all means, design the best looking site that you can. We're going to be going over how to build sites with different templates. I'm going to show you all kinds of links for different templates. But basically what I want to do is I want to show you of what I mean by simple sites. This is another one, Worcester Roofers. These are all my sites. I hope you realize how easy this is, this simple, this system, but that I'm able to get rankings. I have dozens and dozens of my own clients. I am perfectly capable of showing you how to build a website that gets on that very first page of Google for some pretty sexy keywords. And I do realize I don't need people to email or to post in the WSO thread about the fact that, this is not an end-all and be-all service. Just having the #1 spot is not going to get you much business. Although, truthfully, both these Hartford Auto Repair and the Worcester Roofer and the Fort Lauderdale Movers, for the past couple of years, I've got dozens of calls from people thinking that they were actual businesses, even though the phone numbers were out of state for where they were generally, and would say, this website is for sale. But I just wanted to show you what I mean by simple, basic websites. Okay, and The reason that this works so well is we're offering it for so cheap. People can see the value. Okay, you've already proven your ability. You're not going up to a business and saying, I can get you on the first page. You're building a website, showing it to a business and saying, I've already got you on the first page. We just need your information so that the website can be yours. Okay, and having that proof and being able to show them what you've already done in their market, it gives you a huge advantage. Trust me on this. Okay, we're not like other consultants or yellow page salesmen. We're not just selling a website or an SEO service like everyone else out there. We're giving them a website that's already on the first page, or we're selling it to them, or we're renting it to them, whatever you want to call it. I just charge a straight up, it's a $197 setup fee and then $49 a month. And like I said, just sell 3 of these in a month, and you're going to be making like 6 figures with the residuals. Okay. And one thing to keep in mind, and I've had this happen on a lot of occasions, the way that I market these sites is we're not selling tons of these sites. And a business owner will actually buy the site to keep a competitor from getting the site. I've had it happen. Okay. And it's an extremely limited offer. We're only offering one website for sale here to these businesses, these targeted businesses. Okay. And there's only one available, and there's 30 competing businesses for it. So, it's just very exclusive, and people can see the limited availability of it, and that closes sales. Another thing that it does is, you're a business owner just like them, and you're not just some salesman. Like a lot of people, small business owners, like dealing with other small business owners. You'll find a lot of their friends are other small business owners. So you do have an advantage over the other salesmen, but your biggest advantage, and the reason that this works so well, is because we're building a site, we're getting it on the very first page of Google, and then we're offering it to businesses. Okay, so what I want you to do now, I want you to sign up for the live training that starts August 22nd. Just register for it. If you can't make it on the 23rd, the recording will be available. Okay, and then I also want you to, I have a whole bunch of resources in Module 1. Right, it should be right on this page that you're on right now. So go ahead, check out those resources, and then move on to Module 2. That's about it.